What's going on, everybody? I'm Jeff Robe, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? Today, I got 3 boxes for us to check out. All of them gonna be some sneakers. What kind of sneakers? We're just gonna have to wait, bust them out. Maybe you read the title, you know what's coming. Maybe you know what one of them's coming. But, you know, nonetheless, I'm gonna get to all 3 of them. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, what are you doing? You're missing out. We're almost at 1,200 members. I know it seems like every time I make a video, we've grown a lot. We were just about to hit 1,000. Now we're almost at 1,200. So if you want in-depth sauce, if you want direct one-to-one communication with me, which is totally possible on Discord, you can do that. I highly recommend you do, and you'll be on your way to saving some money. I do not have an official Jeff Robe Instagram just yet, but I do have a personal Instagram, which can be found on my YouTube channel's main page if you go into the info. Along with some other contact stuff. But Discord, super easy. You can access it on desktop. You can access it on your mobile device, and then you're one, or I guess, you know, a few clicks away from directly messaging me. But I had a link down in the description. Just click on that bad boy. Gonna take you over to my Discord. You can join it right away. All of the stuff today, none of it came from DHgate, but it did come from individual sellers. At one point in time, I believe I was probably working with a consistent 12 to 15-ish. Some of them good, some of them not so good, some of them good some of the time. But since doing that and kind of narrowing it down over the years, I've kind of really only narrowed it down to about 5 sellers. And really it's about 3, but we'll go with 5. I have 5 direct sources for you to be able to be on your way to getting absolute best quality for, you know, there's a price to pay. I hate when people ask, what's the cheapest, best quality, fastest shipping? Like, that doesn't work, you know? It's like when you see like all the meme stuff on Instagram, it's like, pick how you want your man to be, but you can only pick 2 out of 3, you know, or 1 out of the 3. It's like, you can't have it all. Everything kind of has a price. So you can either get good quality and have it come slow, which is what I prefer to do, or you can pay more money and get the good quality and have it fastly shipped. Most of the sellers are going to go with the ergonomic shipping anyways to save you money. I lost the scissors. I don't know where the scissors are. Got the switch today, but I'll find them. They're around here somewhere. But most sellers are going to go with the cheaper option anyways because they know that that's what you guys want. So typically you're going to get this stuff wrapped just like I'm getting it, either UPS or FedEx, and it's going to get to you, you know, about 8 to 10 business days. So what does that come out to in time? You know, like a week and a half, which really isn't that bad. Will stuff can take a little bit longer, but it's always the best quality. You know, it's like you just got to pick your battle, know what you want, and go for it. But with this, you're going to spend a little bit more time. Let's see if I can get these out. You're going to spend a little bit more time waiting on things, but when you get them, you're going to be just overly happy. And what I tell people to do, it's like you're saving so much money, you're able to get 3 to 5 items for what you would get maybe 1 at a retail fashion mall or retail store. So like stagger it. Order a little bit, you know, 1 week, or wait a couple days, order a little bit more stuff, and all of a sudden you got a bunch of orders coming, and then before you know it, stuff starts hitting the door, and you kind of like lose track of how much time is going by because you just have a consistent flow of stuff coming in. I hate to do this to y'all because I ain't really big into politics, but these came out, so you knew I had to get some of them. We got the Trumps on hand. We got the Donnie Trumps. I can separate Trump from the politics too, though. You know, the dude was big player before all the presidency stuff went down. Always been a pretty community-driven dude. Gold wrapping paper. This is crazy. Trump on the tissue paper. I don't know if y'all can tell, but these are shiny as hell. Oh, damn, dude. They're actually pretty sick. Oh, my goodness. It's like actual felt and gold stars up here at the top. If you ever played Little League Baseball and you got those little stars to put on your hat, that's kind of what they look like. They're just glued in. The stars look like there's more silver than gold, but there's so much gold on the shoe that they hit. These do smell like 100% glue, but you know, not a big deal. If you ever do order shoes and they smell like glue, set them out in the garage, out of the box, put them on the back porch for like, you know, 12 hours or so, and that really kind of helps do away with that. I kind of like the smell too, though. If you like the smell of gasoline, like you'll like the smell of the glue. But let's check out these freaking T for Trump here, dude. Gold shoe. I would call that leather. Yeah. God, it smells like spray paint though. Red leather on the red parts, kind of symbolizing a flag up here, and felt on the blue. Like I had mentioned, if you can see that soft, creamy texture right there. White on the midsole, red on the bottom. That midsole looks like a Nike Dunk, and I'm pretty sure it is. Where my Dunkaroonies at? They're over here. Come on. There we go. So 100% we got a Nike Dunk bottom on these bad boys, which means that they're probably going to be pretty comfortable. These laces are absolutely wild. Remind me of a Persian Halloween costume. Man, these feel weird. They're like, I don't even know. I mean, I guess it's leather. Dude, these are weird. I've never seen laces like this before. God, these feel weird. I don't even know. It's just so smooth, but it's no give, no elasticity at all. So they are probably leather. Inside of the inside of the tongue, this is 0002. So this is the second pair. Dang, I wonder if the China company bought the second pair whenever they were making these. That'd be sick. Kind of coincidental that a Chinese company is buying Donald Trump shoes, but who am I? Who am I to say, you know? I ain't tricking like that. And then just a basic Times New Roman capital T right there on the tongue. Huh. Let me know what you guys think about these down in the comments. Do you guys actually think these are kind of fire? I think they released a silver pair too. If anything, you know, it goes up on the shelf, sits there. It's kind of like on the same spectrum as like the big red boots and like the cactus plant flea market furry ones. Like, it's just kind of like things you absolutely don't need, shoes you're absolutely never gonna wear, but if you have them on display and like your friends come over and check them out, they're like, dude, these are sick. You're like, I know, I've never worn them. So kind of on that, but let's go ahead and keep her on moving because we got a couple more today. Off the rip, looks like we got a Jordan box. These are in size EU 45, I believe. Yeah, EU 45 on the Trump shoes, so US 11. By Yao. This one's size 13. All right, has that. Got the Oreo top, cement top with the black bottom. Oh, these are from AJ as well. AJ Kick. Both of these pairs are actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done these yet. I do have another pair of these on the way as well. I didn't know which one was going to get here first. Jordan 4 bread, but if you look closely, is different. Why is that? That's because they dropped the Jordan 4 bread reimagined, and here it is in my hand. So instead, I wish I had one on hand. I absolutely don't. The only bread I have is the off-white bread, and then the 3's in leather. So the OG Jordan 4 bread came in suede. So they have reimagined it reimagined, and they've tossed the leather on it, which really increases the lifespan of this shoe significantly, because like that suede gets dirty. I live in Oklahoma. It's really dusty, really windy, so they get kind of coated. Even if you try to keep them clean, only walk on cement, they'll still end up getting like a faint tone of red dust on them. So this makes it super easy. You know, I'm a big fan of leather shoes if you watch this, because you go under the sink in your kitchen or your bathroom, grab a Clorox wipe and just wipe this bad boy down, and it's gonna look brand new again. But just the classic silhouette going on. Got the gray, white, and red midsole, white, red, and gray on the bottom. Got the Nike logo there. Nike Air on the back. And just your typical Jumpman. A little fun fact I learned is that Jordan's actually wearing pants in the Jordan logo. Did you know that? Did you know that? I'm just gonna put it up. I'm already too far in. Usually I keep one out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. But that just leaves me a little bit more room to grab our final one of the day. Man, it's getting summertime. This robe's kind of hot. I'm sweating over here. We've made it through almost 3 weeks of May, and my house hasn't been leveled by a tornado, nor has my parents or my grandparents. So, you know, almost through another storm season. Hopefully you guys are dodging the storms as well. I know Nebraska got some nasty ones. I think Iowa or Idaho maybe got some nasty ones. It's just been a wild year. We also have solar flares going on. So if you remember a couple months ago when the AT&T cellular service like decided to take a dump, I have AT&T, but like one night the cell towers were down from like 2 a.m. to almost noon the next day. And they said it was from the solar flares. So I guess the sun pretty much sneezes and then it affects the magnetic layer around the earth. Hang on. And when that happens, it messes with, like, I don't know, the 5G and all that stuff. It's not good, man. We don't want the sun to be spitting like that, but it is. And it just so happened to be during our lifetime. Isn't that cool? Apparently it does it all the time, but like, I guess when it does it more frequently, the more times it hits that barrier, the closer the barrier gets to Earth. There's some really, really super in-depth videos if you just search solar flares. That's how I found out all this stuff that I'm spitting back to you. Not an encyclopedia by any means. Got a men's 6, women's 7.5. What's in this box, huh? Is it a Nike Dunkaroo? It's the Dunkaroo, and it's a really pretty one at that. We're gonna be rocking, this is that emerald. See that sheen and shine. I got the green and the gold today, sheening and shining. Another really, really thing I love about this shoe is that they aged the midsole. The midsole kind of has some cream to it. I got lights in my face, so I can't really tell on screen if it's kind of picking it up really good. There you go. Yeah, this is a beautiful shoe. I was a fan of this one when it dropped. It really hasn't been that popular too. I don't really see, I figured I would see a lot of people rocking this one, but I just haven't. Yeah, it looks good. I might be slightly biased because I'm a really big fan of green, but yeah, it's a really, really nice shoe. Also came with a change of green laces, so if you're not feeling these cream ones that come stock in there, but honestly the cream ones are absolutely fire. These are from Will. Will hooked it up. Will's always hooked it up. Like I said, man, check out the Discord. Join. If you haven't yet and you've been watching these videos, what are you doing? Hop over there. Say what's up. I'm going to get back with you. I am working nights right now. I just got off. That's wrong. Like 30 minutes ago. And, you know, it's just one of those days. I need to knock out some videos, so let's do it. So I'm glad I did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I do have more stuff on the way. I got another clothing haul from JK coming, along with some jewelry and some other stuff, mainly spring and summer centered clothes, but his catalog is updated. All of these catalogs are updated and good to go. Little string here. But yeah, can't go wrong. Looking, you know, if you want the high quality stuff with the fast shipping, you're looking in the ballpark 120 to 200, depending the shoe and the availability of that shoe. Sometimes that's what will drive up the price, is if it's like either super popular or they aren't so popular to where there's only a few styles. Typically, DHgate is good for up to size 12. After that, you're kind of pushing it. They don't really like flaunt size 13s on there. So Discord is a place where you can pick those up as well if you need some of those bigger end sizes in sneakers. Clothing's kind of the same way. I recommend going to Men's Warehouse, get your sizes, then you can just relay those sizes to the sellers, and then they can pretty much, if they don't have something that size, I've had plenty of stuff made specifically for me, like some jackets and some other stuff, and they'll do that. So yeah, absolutely cool. Pretty cool video. Curious to see what your guys' reaction is with the Trump shoes. Did you want a pair? Do you hate them? What's going on with that? But yeah, thanks for tuning in today, and I'll be back soon when I got some more stuff for you.